What's up, guys? So I'm at Josh Witcher right now at the Cactus Gardens, and as you can see behind me right there, they go on for as far as the eye can see. It's crazy. But what I want to talk about today is I'm on a road trip right now. I went solo. So what I want to talk about is what I bring on my road trips when I go by myself. So let's get into it here. Come on. So when you go on road trips, I just want to give one tip first. When you're filling up on gas, one of the best things you can do to save money is don't fill up on gas when you're in the middle of nowhere and there's only one gas station, unless you have to. But if you fill up where there's multiple gas stations, maybe a bigger area where it's more like there's more traffic going through, the prices of gas are going to go down because there's going to be competition. So that's going to be one way that you can save a little bit of money when you're going on your road trip. So what I got here, this is what I bring. This is what I bring with me. So first things first, I always bring my camera. Always bring a camera. You're gonna want to capture everything. And another thing that I love to bring a power bank. If you bring a power bank, you know, if you're gonna be camping or you're gonna be staying somewhere, you're not always gonna have access to a charging station, electricity, whatever. So this will save your butt. Another thing I bring is my baby. I bring my drone. Oh, it's upside down. That was a close one. Anyways though, I bring this little guy. You can't really fly it in national parks, but that is another thing I bring. I bring my drone, which is the Mavic Pro Platinum. So another thing that I bring is I bring my laptop. It's not really that necessary. I just bring it because, you know, I'm uploading YouTube videos. I'm like editing photos if I ever have time. I'll stop by like at a McDonald's, a Starbucks, somewhere that has like Wi-Fi so I can post stuff, and yeah, so I bring my computer with that. For all your electronics, you want to obviously bring your chargers. Don't forget your chargers, especially for your phone. And another thing I bring is I bring this for, you know, for light, but then it's also a radio or a stereo, so you can play music from it. It has Bluetooth and all that stuff. So one, bring something like a lantern, which is, you know, this is like 2-in-1. I have a lantern and I have like a stereo that I can play music from. Music is just like dude, if you are going on a road trip, make a playlist, make your favorite playlist, and it will just make your road trip so much better because you're really gonna just, you know, like jam out. Like I've been jamming out in my car by myself, you know what I mean? Like I'm by myself, I have to make the most of it. One of the most important things you can bring is an ice chest. Fill it up with water. Make sure that you have enough water when you come. I was just in Death Valley yesterday and it was literally 113 degrees and it was 1 a.m. at night and I slept in my car. And then you're gonna wanna fill it up with ice. So usually when I hit up a gas station, I'll usually add ice every other day just to keep my stuff cold. And then what I like to bring, a hydro flask. Any insulated container will really work just to keep your stuff cold, because if you keep your stuff in the car, it's gonna get really hot and then your stuff is just gonna get nasty. So bring a hydro flask, bring an insulated container, whatever it may be. As far as food goes, I love to bring PB&Js because this is so easy, it's cheap, it'll last you a good amount of time. I usually have it for like lunch, sometimes maybe breakfast. If you're really trying to save money, I encourage you to bring a PB&J, like peanut butter and it's jelly. So if you really want to save money, this is all my cooking supplies. So I have propane in here, I have my hot sauce, which is essential. It's a must. You have to bring hot sauce. I have pans. I have like a can opener. I have all my utensils. If you plan on cooking your own food and having, you know, all the stuff, I would recommend getting a container like this. You can put all your stuff in it and it can just fit easily just in your trunk. And most of the time when I go on my road trips, I sleep in my car just because usually I usually try to save money that way. Another thing you can do is just go camping. Sometimes it costs $15 to $20 a night. Usually I stay places 1 to 2 nights, usually one night, because I'm trying to hit all these different places. But an essential is you need to get a sleeping bag. Ideally, you want to get one of these where it can collapse. But what I recommend is you go to Big 5. I got this at Big 5. And just wait for a sale. Keep checking up with sales. I think they have something where you can sign up for when they have like deals or sales going on. But this one's really good. I think it's rated for 0 to 5 degree weather, which is more than enough. If you want something to cover up, you know, a sleeping bag is a must. And then to go with that sleeping bag, you need, I mean, you don't need it, but I highly recommend you bring your most comfy pillow. You know, because there's been times where I haven't had a pillow and it's been a lot harder to sleep. I really recommend bringing your most comfortable pillow with you. And another thing you can bring, if you're going to be cooking on your own, you can bring a portable stove. So this one is just a Coleman. I think I got it offline. Went on Amazon and I searched portable stove or something like that. But these are perfect if you're going to be cooking for yourself. And it's a way to save money, because if you're traveling and you're buying food like every day, it gets really expensive. So I recommend bringing that tote, fill it up with all the stuff you need. Those are just some things you could do to help you save money, which is personally what I do. So another thing that I do is I bring a backpack. Just bring a backpack, because if you bring a backpack, you can use this for day hikes, store all your stuff in it. I just use this one right here. It's pretty straightforward. It just has a couple pockets. I'll put my lens in here and all that. So bring a backpack for hikes or just for storage. It makes it easier. So another thing I bring, this is what I put all my clothes in. So I just bring one bag for my clothes. If you need more, bring more, but really try to limit it, because you're gonna run out of space fast, especially if you're going with more than one person. So I pack all my stuff in here. I have my toiletries in here. I recommend that you get one of these bags for your toiletries. So I just store all my stuff in here. It keeps it all organized, you know what I mean? It just makes everything so much easier, because when you're on a road trip, especially, you know, by yourself, if you're trying to just go fast and hit a bunch of places, your car is gonna it's gonna become a mess. So I recommend that you really organize things. So like, get a bag for your toiletries, get a bag for your clothes, how I have the tote for all my cooking supplies. Just organize all your stuff, because that way everything isn't just thrown all over the place, you know what I mean? Alright guys, so that's what I bring on my road trips when I go on a solo road trip. If you're going with someone else, you might have to cut down on some of the stuff that you bring, unless you have a bigger car. My car is not that big. So anyways, if you guys are traveling and you're going on a road trip to a national park or anything, usually when you go on road trips, you're going out into nature. And one thing I really want to point out and make a point on is just to respect it. You know, if you're bringing in food and stuff like that, pick up your trash, bring it out. What you pack in, pack out, okay? I see so much trash over in campsites and stuff like that, and just usually there's trash cans provided. Pick up your trash and pick up after yourself. We humans often find value in other living things only when we see a profit for ourselves. We fail to recognize the value of a thing to itself or other living things. The cholla cactus is one of these outcasts. If we could ask the desert wood rat or the cactus wren how they value the cholla, undoubtedly they would have an eye-opening perspective to share. So guys, with that being said, respect Mother Nature, respect what's around you. It has value, even if you don't think it does. And if you guys want, you can check out this video that I just made, and it's about how to save money in booking a cheap flight. This is just a tactic. It's kind of like a travel hack, if you will, to save money when you're booking flights. I think the video is about 3.5 minutes. It won't take that much of your time, and it's super valuable, guys. And don't forget, you leave a comment, like, subscribe, hit that bell, and you guys, enjoy your next road trip. I love you guys. Peace. I'm gonna go explore now.